Hi, everybody. My name is Rachel Sumner. I am the host of today's Club Passim live stream. In a few moments, Alice Howe will treat us to a set of live music, but first, I wanted to tell you a little bit about Club Passim and our mission. Club Passim is a nonprofit organization that's been around for over 60 years, and in normal times, we put on shows practically every night in an intimate little basement in Harvard Square located in Cambridge, Massachusetts. The club itself has been dark since March, but we've managed to move all of our programming online, including shows, classes, and workshops at our School of Music. In fact, we have our Spring 1 semester on sale now. That begins March 15th. The week of March 15th, we've got 6-week classes. Classes like songwriter study group. We've got harmonica classes, mandolin classes, fiddle classes, banjo classes. Ensembles like bluegrass ensemble and old time ensemble. Also, ensembles that specifically work on people's songs like the band, the songs of the band, and the songs of Joni Mitchell. Classes begin March 15th, so definitely check that out at passim.org/classes. You can see all of our upcoming workshops and classes there. Tonight, we are suggesting a donation of $20 as a ticket price, which is what you would pay if you were seeing Alice live in the club. Just go to passim.org/stream to donate. There is a yellow donate link in the middle of the page, and that will support both Alice and Passim. Keep in mind the pandemic has been affecting artists particularly hard since touring income has been depleted, so these online shows are the main way that musicians are making their living right now. So please do go to passim.org/stream and donate to support Alice and Passim, and we really appreciate it. If you can't give $20, anything helps. If you can't give anything right now at all, that's okay. We understand times are tough. There are other ways that you can show support, though, for both Alice and for Passim. For instance, you can share this stream with your friends and your family. It makes a huge impact on our ability to reach an audience and increase the likelihood of donations. So if you're on Facebook, hit that share button. If you're on YouTube, copy that link and send it to your pals. Have them watch the show with you. This will also be available for replay, so if you enjoy the show, you can send it to them afterward as well, and they can rewatch it. Sign up for artist mailing lists and follow them on social media. I'm sure Alice will tell you exactly how you can do that. And then another big one is to follow and listen to artists on streaming platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, all those things. This is likely going to last for a while, so we need to do what we can to keep supporting the artists that bring so much richness to our community. So please do donate at passim.org/stream. All right, now for the main event. She's originally from Boston and now is living in LA. She put out a critically acclaimed record called Visions in 2019, and she has a single coming out on March 12th, a cover of Joni Mitchell's A Case of You. She will definitely tell you a little bit more about that. Everyone, please give a warm virtual welcome to Alice Howe.
Hey everybody, thank you so much, Rachel. Thank you, Club Passim. Thank you all of you who are watching this evening, wherever you are in the world. I'm so happy to welcome you into my little studio here for an hour. Play some music for you. Rain falling across the water, mist is rising on the mountainside, leaves are blooming in the ash tree, robins are looking for something sweet. Where I'm sitting beneath the eaves, not one drop will find me. A little seedling is breaking through, persistent as the thought of you. between. It seems so long ago, but you're still on my mind, you know. I go walking through the trees, the water dances over stones. The April morning is clean and new, but a breeze has brought the thought of you. Looking out into a sea of green, thinking on the years and miles that lie between. It seems so long ago, but you're still on my mind, you know. I sat down by the riverside. I was fearing I could drink it dry, but still I'd not be satisfied. The banks are full with all this rain. If they'll overflow, I can't say. The crickets calling in the firelight, and a long and gentle sleep tonight. Looking out into a sea of green, thinking on the years and miles that lie between. It seems so long ago, but you're still on my mind. Yeah, you're still on my mind, you know. You know, my mind, you know. Thank you. It's so nice to be at Passim tonight. In my hometown, I grew up in Newton, Mass, just down the road from Club Passim. And those of you who are on my newsletter or follow me on social media, you know I shared a little bit about my history with Club Passim this morning and just how much it's meant to me throughout my life, from my time going to the open mics every week to opening for artists like Antje Duvakad and getting to sing on stage with her and Richard Schindel, doing co-bills with Freebo and other artists, doing the annual Campfire Festival, and eventually headlining my own solo show in November 2019 was the last time I played there. So I've been to Passim more times than I can count, and I'm just so grateful for their support and what they do for the community of artists in the Boston area and all over the world. So they are iconic in the folk community, and I love you guys. Thank you for having me. Thanks, Matt. Thanks, Rachel, Summer, Abby, everybody who's helped out. So great to be back. That song was called Still on My Mind, and it's on my most recent record, Visions, which came out almost 2 years ago now. Hard to believe. Thanks, everybody. Nice to see your comments. I can see your comments. If you're watching, I would love if you would say hi. if you're not usually in the comments or you're shy, just know that it means a lot to me when I can see your name pop up there. So thank you. So I think I'll share kind of a variety of stuff with you guys tonight. Those of you who watch my weekly show with Freebo, Inside Live, every Wednesday at 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 Pacific, know that I share a lot of music on there, new, old covers, and, I'm sure many of you have been watching, so you've probably heard a lot of these songs, but hopefully I'll surprise you with a couple tonight. So I'm thinking I'll do a little bit from my last record, a couple new songs, a couple covers that make me think of Passim. Hi, Sharon. Hey, Matt. I miss you too. Hi, Peter. I'm glad, Karen, you're cooking and watching me. That's great. I love listening to music and cooking. What are you making? Can I have some later? All right, here's a Massachusetts-inspired tune. Those of you who know the Mass Pike can maybe relate. This is a song that I began writing while driving for the millionth time on the Mass Pike to Western Mass. This is another one from my latest record. It's called You Just Never Know. I'm westward bound on the turnpike, and the sky is looking like rain. And the farther I go, the more sure I grow. I can't go back the way that I came. I passed the exit that led to my first love. I can't say where he's living now, but a lifetime ago I'd have taken that road just as fast as those turns would allow. Am I covering ground or just spinning my wheels? Have I got farther to go? Right around the next bend it may all be revealed, but the truth is you just never know. Oh, you just never know. Well, I looked to this road for my freedom, and I drove it from end to end, and it dumped me into the ocean. Then it sent me right back again. Am I covering ground or just spinning my wheels? Have I got farther to go? Right around the next bend it may all be revealed, but the truth is you just never know. Oh, you just never know. Take it 1 mile at a time as I get up to speed along these white lines. I'm alone in the gathering night, adrift on a sea of little red lights. Well, I've left in a hurry and I've taken my time, driven blinded by love and by the tears in my eyes, broken down on the shoulder with no place to go. And I breezed through the night as I made my way home. Am I covering ground or just spinning my wheels? Have I got farther to go? Right around the next bend it may all be revealed, but the truth is you just never know. Oh, you just never know. Ooh, you just never know. so nice to see your comments. I just realized that one of my cameras is my phone, and I did not put it on airplane mode. And if somebody were to call me, that would be very embarrassing for my concert with Club Passim. So hold on a second. Don't go anywhere. Stay where you are. I just gotta make sure that my... Okay, and this one too. Hold on. I'm coming back. Don't worry. Okay. Whew. You know, that happened to me once. I was playing a show in Seattle, and I didn't turn my phone on silent. And so when the phone started ringing in the audience, I thought, oh, who is that rude person who left their phone on? And it was me. Not very classy. Thanks, guys. Well, tonight I have a little help. I've got Freebo running the camera switcher, so thank you, Freebo. Yep, we've got the guitar shot. We got 3 shots. Fancy tonight. Nothing but the best for Passim. All right. How about a love song? I mean, let's be honest, they're all love songs. Another one from Visions. This one has a music video. If you've never checked out my YouTube channel, just go to YouTube and look up Alice Howe Music, and I'd love if you'd subscribe. Just trying to get to 1,000 followers. You guys can all help me with that. But I've got a music video for this song, What We Got Is Gold, that I shot in Nashville a couple years ago, and it's one of my favorite pieces of work. Doing a good job on the camera switcher. Glad you guys approve. I get by with a little help from my friends, I tell you what. All right, that's What We Got Is Gold. The night is louder than it's been before. I hear it knocking on my walls and doors, saying soon enough it's time to go. But these precious hours, I keep you close. Of all the nights in recent memory, there were so many you were far from me, and I just hurt my heart, keeping lonely time. Wishing yours was there to echo mine. If the papers would have print old news, they'd say I'm still in love with you. Let the years go by, it remains the same. What we've got is gold, and what it's worth won't change. Well, I fear I turned you upside down when I tore you from your hometown, just to make you wait at home for me and keep this fire alive tirelessly. But if your patience ever reached an end, tell me, baby, what would I do then? Say that it's alright to ease my mind, though you told me so 1,000 times. faces seem to come and go, but yours, my love, will never fade. If the papers would have print all the news, they'd say I'm still in love with you. Let the years go by, it remains the same. What we've got is gold, and what it's worth won't change. Won't change. Thank you. Thanks, Jack. Thanks, Kim, Jonathan, Jean, Vincent, Greg, Michael, Matthias, Kirsten. Thank you all. If you're watching on Facebook, if you take a second to just hit the share button, that'll help more folks find it. And thank you. Thanks so much for being here. If you are able to make a donation tonight, just know that you're supporting me and Club Passim, which is such an amazing nonprofit organization that helps keep the arts alive. And we love them. We're grateful to them. So thank you for your donations tonight. And I just want to mention also, many of my patrons are here. If you guys know, I am on Patreon. So if you go to patreon.com/Alice Howe, you can find my subscription essentially to me and my art and my music. And when you sign up for as little as $5 a month, you are supporting me on a sustaining basis. And in return, I share things that no one else gets to see, like unreleased recordings, live recordings, voice memos of new songs I'm working on, videos. I'm going to be doing some private patron-only live streams, and it's just a really wonderful community that I'm starting to create, and I just love those of you who have signed up. Thank you so much, and hopefully you can say how great it is being my patron. So that's patreon.com/Alice Howe. And thank you, Rachel, for sharing that link. So let's see. I think I'm going to do a new song. This is one of the ones that I was able to record in September 2019 in Muscle Shoals, Alabama. I went down there with Freebo, and he set up an amazing session for me with some friends of mine, some friends of his, and we put this incredible band together and spent 2 days at Fame Studios in Muscle Shoals. And then COVID happened, and we didn't get to go back, but I'm really happy to report that we are going this July to finish my second full-length record, and I am so excited to go back with that band and just put down these songs that I've been really digging into the last year or so. And in a way, you've heard me say this, but I personally, obviously, COVID has brought many, many challenges, but when I look on the bright side, my writing has just been a real joy this past year, so... Thanks, Marilyn and Vincent, for your comments about being a patron. I appreciate that. The song is called Travelin' Soul. I am a traveling soul with a brand new set of wheels. They ask me how I do it. I said I like the way it feels. This is the life I chose, seeking truth along this road. Well, it's easy to be running, but so hard to stay behind. I have to keep in motion to ease my worried mind. But the more I see, the more I fear just what I'll find. It's the same old two-lane highway and the same old moon above. A world of contradictions and the longing to be loved. I am a traveling soul, seeking truth along this road. Well, the towns that pass my windows, they all start to look the same. Overrun by corporate greed, disguised as household names. I am a traveling soul, seeking truth along this road. It's a bitter pill to swallow. The country that you love has a history of violence that is written out in blood. I am a traveling soul, seeking truth along this road. It's the same old two-lane highway and the same old moon above. World of contradictions, but we're longing to be loved. I am a traveling soul, seeking truth along this road. I could drive all night on this brand new set of wheels, and they ask me how I do it. I said I like the way it feels. This is the life I chose, seeking truth along this road. It's the same old two-lane highway and the same old moon above. I'm a world of contradictions, but I'm longing to be loved. I am a traveling soul, seeking truth along this road. I am a traveling soul, seeking truth along this road. Ooh. I could drive all night. Thank you. Traveling soul. I guess that's me. Or it was before all this pandemic business. I do miss the road, but like I said, something about staying put, being stationary. Maybe some of you have experienced this. It lets some of the creativity come out that maybe gets suppressed by all the busyness. I find that the busyness is definitely an impediment to my songwriting, and it's been nice in a way. Well, thanks for subscribing to my YouTube, Peter. I appreciate that. Oh, hi, Miss Peasley. Nice to see you on here. I can't help but call you Miss Peasley. She was my teacher in middle school. I know you have a first name, but you'll always be that to me. Oh, I love that. Sharon said, your soul still travels even if your body doesn't. I like that. Well, so I was thinking about all my wonderful times at Club Passim, and in particular, one really special night was when I got to sing harmony with Richard Schindel on Antje Duvakat's song Vertigo. And so that got me thinking about just all the wonderful shows I've seen at Passim, going all the way back in my life, and I just love going there. Ugh, I miss it. I miss watching live music almost as much as I love performing. It's just that, you receive so much energy from the person on stage, and yeah. So made me think of this Richard Schindel song that I used to play a lot and haven't in a long time. It's called So Says the Whippoorwill. See if I can remember the words. I'm going to bring it up a little bit. The change could happen any day, so says the whippoorwill. She hangs round for the seeds I leave out on the windowsill. Be free, you fool, be free, you fool. She sings all afternoon, and as if to show me how it's done, she leaps into the blue. The change could happen any day, so say my true love's eyes. They see into my shadows with their sweet forgiving light. She smiles and says, come on, let's go, let's stroll the boulevard. It's such a shame to waste the night just sitting in the dark. The change could happen any day, so say all the guards of the prison I have built around my solitary heart. I tell myself that I'm alright, that it's not so bad a place. The truth is I'm just scared to death of walking through that gate. The change could happen any day, so says the mountaineer, before he turns to face his cliff without a trace of fear. He sings right out until he caught sight of that open blue and became the whippoorwill. He caught sight of that open blue and became Oh, I love that song. That's by Richard Shindell. It's called So Says the Whippoorwill. Oh man, I can't believe I've got another old teacher from my life, Mr. Livingston. It's so nice to see you on here. Thank you for watching. Greg Livingston was my band teacher in middle school. And as I recall, he was the one who pulled a guitar out of the closet and made sure I had something to practice on during music class. And also, he knows how bad I was at the clarinet and the bass clarinet, which I thought would be really cool, but and it was, but I was terrible at it. I think I found my instrument was really my voice all along, and the guitar to back me up. It takes a lot of air to play a bass clarinet, let me tell you. Oh, thanks, guys. Let's see. I'm going to do another new song. Yes, thank you to my teachers all the way along in my life, and it never stops. We're always learning. But there's a really, really special place in heaven for all teachers, I think, music teachers, especially teachers of children. You all work so hard, and you shape who we all turn out to be. So thank you. This is a new song. It's called Things I'm Not Saying. It's all quiet now at the end of the day. Unpacked my suitcase, I put the dishes away. It's not hard to stay busy, I got so much to do. If I stop, I'll get caught with the things that I'm not saying to you. I heard you've been traveling, I heard you're doing all right. You got some new girlfriend, moving on with your life. But I'm still full of questions. Do you wonder too? Do you still save a spot for the things that I'm not saying to you? I block it out, I play pretend, I write you letters that I can't send. I get so tired of doing what's right. I don't want to be tongue-tied the rest of my life. I bought a new car and I moved to LA. There's just something about it, I don't care what they say. I can walk in the sunshine on the days I feel blue. It's the best place I got to escape what I'm not saying to you. I block it out, I play pretend, I write you letters that I can't send. Still got your number, this could be the night. I don't want to be tongue-tied the rest of my life. I needed to fly, and I needed to grow. I ain't telling you nothing you don't already know, but I still keep you with me. We both know that it's true. No, I haven't forgot all the things that I'm not saying to you. No, I haven't forgot all the things that I'm not saying to you. Ooh. Thank you. I am just, I'm so happy to sing these songs for you guys. I feel like I'm really extra feeling you guys tonight. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thanks for your comments. Dawn, yes, that song really, it feels that way to me too. It feels like my recent life, and that's really what my songwriting is. It's digesting where I've been and where I'm at and where I want to go, people I love, places I've been, my thoughts about our place in the world. That's what moves me to write. So I'm glad you can feel that. And yeah, for those who are on my Patreon, you know that I've been sharing some little sneak peeks of the new record and other things like that. So if you are interested in hearing more about what I've been up to behind the scenes, kind of getting a glimpse of my writing as it takes shape, check out patreon.com/Alice Howe. And I really want to talk also about a single that I'm putting out that Rachel mentioned at the beginning in my introduction. And this is a song that I've loved as long as I can remember. I first learned it as a kid at summer camp in Vermont. I had a counselor, another wonderful teacher, who taught me how to play this song. And I feel like I've been working on figuring out how to sing it like in my own way ever since then, and I think I'm there, and I'm loving it. And the song is Joni Mitchell's "A Case of You," and the single's coming out on Friday, March 12th. So if Rachel could put that link in the chat, thank you, Rachel. You're so good. I have set up a pre-save link for the song on Spotify. If you use Spotify, you know that many of us artists do this. It's essentially a way for you to say, I want to hear the song the day it comes out. I want it to be in my Spotify library. So I, set up a link where you can actually do that. So if you click that link, it'll take you to a page where you can just sign into your Spotify account, and it will just make sure that first thing on March 12th, you get that song. And that helps hopefully make the song pop out more to other people. It kind of helps with the algorithm. The more people play it the day that it's released, it just helps with, kind of it's a snowball effect. So, that's where we're at now. Streaming is the reality of things. So when you pre-save a new song, you really help artists out. So I'd love if you would do that, and also follow me on Spotify so that as I continue to release music this year, which I will be, I plan to put out a single every 5 or 6 weeks or so for the next 6 months. So if you follow me on Spotify, you'll be the first to hear about that. And the song will also be on Apple Music and every other streaming platform, Amazon Music, but just focusing on Spotify because that's one of the most important ones. So wherever you listen to it is great. Just know that it's out there. It's coming on March 12th, and the song is "A Case of You," and I'm going to play it for you now. In honor of Joni, it will be in tune. And I found out it's the 50th anniversary of Blue. I can't believe I didn't even know that when I recorded it, but yeah, that's pretty cool. I also just read an article on WGBH saying, or WBUR, I'm sorry, WBUR in Boston, saying that somebody's opinion of it being one of the greatest love song of all time. And apparently it's been covered 300 times, so I'm adding my name to that list. But you'll love the version that I recorded with Freebo and our friend MB Gordy, world-class drummer. It's a really beautiful, kind of different flavor of the song, and I'm really proud of how it turned out. So can't wait for you to hear it. Just before our love got lost, you said, I am as constant as a northern star. And I said, constantly in the darkness, where's that at? If you want me, I'll be in the bar. On the back of a cartoon coaster, in a blue TV screen light, I drew a map of Canada, oh Canada, with your face sketched on it twice. Oh, but you're in my blood like holy wine. It tastes so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you, darling, and I would still be on my feet, still be on my feet. I am a lonely painter. I live in a box of pains. I'm frightened by the devil, and I'm drawn to those ones that ain't afraid. I remember that time you told me, you said, love is touching souls. Surely it touched mine, 'cause part of you pours out of me in these lines from time to time. Oh, but you're in my blood like holy wine. It tastes so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you, ooh, darling, and I would still be on my feet, still be on my feet. I met a woman, she had a mouth like yours. She knew your life, she knew your devils and your deeds. And she said, go to him, stay with him if you can, but be prepared to bleed. Oh, but you're in my blood like holy wine. It tastes so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you, darling, and I would still be on my feet, still be on my feet. Thank you. Thanks for that song, Joni. I saw somebody say in the comments that it's also the 50th anniversary of Carole King's Tapestry. And I was just thinking 1971 was a good year for music. I'm sure Freebo would agree. And I was also just thinking my two favorite female singers in the folk world, two of my favorites, Elisa Amador and Kirsten Maxwell, both do versions of that song too. So check those out as well. They are stunning. If I could sing 3-part harmony with those two someday, I will die. That'll be it. I'll be done. Thanks, you guys. Let's see. I am wanting to play another new song for you. It's called Fantasy or Fate. I'm a voyeur for your history, looking through your photographs, like I'm trying to get inside them. I'm so jealous of your past. If only I had been there to make your life complete. What cruel and tender goddess decided when we'd meet? Well, you say that you were different than with drugs and rock and roll. Still I know I would have loved you and your sweet unchanging soul. I'd give anything to be there or to turn you back in time. But these days are no less precious. I'm so proud to call you mine. Call it good luck, call it bad, call it fantasy or fate. Well, our timing might be perfect, or I might have come too late. But these doubts are just distractions, dancing round the truth. I've never felt so good as when I'm alone with you. I confess to all my envy for the girls you had before, all your lust and indiscretion, ones you cared so deeply for. Still I hold on to my notion, though they played their part, they never fully treasured all the beauty of your heart. Call it good luck, call it bad, call it fantasy or fate. Well, our timing might be perfect, or I might have come too late. But these doubts are just distractions, dancing around the truth. I've never felt so good as when I'm alone with you. You might think I'm crazy, but you just don't understand. Something this amazing might not come around again. These words have been imprisoned, locked away so long, that when I gave them freedom, they poured out in this song. You are strong, but you are gentle. You're my finest loving man. And you know I'd like a lifetime, but I'll take all that I can. Call it good luck, call it bad, call it fantasy or fate. Well, our timing might be perfect, or I might have come too late. But these doubts are just distractions, dancing round the truth. I've never felt so good. No, I've never felt so good. 'cause when I'm alone with you, thank you. Thanks, y'all. Glad you're enjoying the new songs. And Vincent, yes, that song is absolutely going to be on the new record. I cannot wait to play it with the band. It's going to be amazing. All of the new songs that I've played tonight are going to be on the Muscle Shoals record, shall we call it. Doesn't have a title yet, but I'm going to be there at Fame Studios in July for 10 days. It's going to be recorded, it's going to be mixed, and it will come out in early 2022. So about a year from now, but in the meantime, I'll be sharing on Patreon and sharing demos and rough cuts, and I'll be performing them. So can't wait to play them on the road for you. Glad you guys are digging it. Okay. Now what? I have... Ooh, time is running out. I think maybe I'll just do one more. No, I might do two more. Are you guys going to cut me off if I do two more? Let's see. I had an urge to play this Greg Brown song that I love. Also makes me think of Passim for some reason. Never seen Greg Brown at Passim. I heard he's not touring anymore, which makes me really sad. I lived a while without you, darn near half my life. I no longer see our unborn children, born to you, my unwed wife. But yesterday I had a vision beneath the tree where we once talked of an old couple burning their love letters so their children won't be shocked. Love calls like the wild birds. It's another day. A spring wind blew my list of things to do away. My friends are getting older, so I guess I must be too. Without their loving kindness, I don't know what I do. Oh, the wine bottle's half empty, money's all spent. We're a cross between our parents and hippies in a tent. Love calls like the wild birds. It's another day. A spring wind blew my list of things to do away. In a mucked up lovely river, I cast my little fly. I look at that river and smell it, and it makes me want to cry. Oh, to clean our dirty planet, there's a noble wish, and I'm putting my shoulder to the wheel, 'cause I want to catch some fish. Love calls like the wild birds. It's another day. A spring wind blew my list of things to do away. Children, go to sleep now. You know it's getting late. I know you don't like to miss nothing, and school ain't that great. Oh, I'll dance with you when you're happy and hold you when you're sad. and hope you know how glad I am just to be your dad. Love calls like the wild birds. It's another day. The spring wind blew my list of things to do away. Darling, it's been a hard go, but I think we'll be okay. I know I say that all the time, like everything else I say. Oh, I've been gone so often. Every time I miss you, and I don't really know nothing, except I like to kiss you. Love calls like the wild birds. It's another day. A spring wind blew my list of things to do away. Thank you, Greg Brown, for that song. You guys got to check him out. I inadvertently put that a little bit lower than I wanted to, and I feel like I just was Greg Brown a little bit. He sings in a bass baritone voice. He sounds like a growling lion. It's amazing. I love his voice. All right, y'all, I'm going to do one more song. This is a request. I saw it in the chat, and I'd love to end on this one. The song is Twilight, and it came out on my record Visions. It's the opening cut. Freebo and I wrote this song together. It's the first co-write that we did, and I just I love where this song has taken me, and I'm glad you guys enjoy it. So happy to share it with you. Thank you so much for being here this evening. I've watched it get dark here in LA. I'm sure it's dark on the East Coast long since, and wherever you're watching from, thank you for being here. And just know that you can find me online at alicehowe.com. You can follow me on social media. I'd love if you'd follow me on Facebook, Instagram. Just look up Alice Howe Music. You can subscribe on YouTube. I know all of us independent artists are really pushing all this stuff, but it's our only way of keeping in touch with you right now. So we need it, and it really helps us. So thank you. Pre-save A Case of You on Spotify, and be sure to keep an eye out for it on March 12th. It's going to be coming out across all streaming platforms. So thank you, guys. Here we go. Freebo, I feel like you got to get a guitar shot. We haven't had any guitar shots. Not that my guitar playing is like that impressive, but see, now you can look at my Martin. It's so beautiful. Okay, that's enough. Just to prove that I set up 3 cameras. Love you guys. Thank you. I know a dirt road in the late afternoon where the shade and the sunlight gather in pools. There are trees to the right, twisted and wild. Left is the sea like a glimmering eye. Well, I'm not the first one, and I won't be the last, who's come to this crossroads and breezed on past. With my destination, my only concern, one foot on the gas as the yellow light turns. And there's nothing like being alone at twilight. The ocean and I each approaching high tide, held aloft on the waves of my pride. I'm better off walking alone at twilight. he tells me be still and take a deep breath. He's just hoping I will. But my mind keeps on racing till I'm far out of sight, at the end of the road, on the threshold of night. And there's nothing like being alone at twilight, the ocean that I to approach in high tide, held aloft on the waves of my pride. I'm better off walking alone at twilight. Well, the sun's gone down and the twilight is past, that magic hour, it never lasts. It's a long strand of pearls, one that I'll never own, and the answers I seek are the smallest of stones. So I work till I'm tired, then I lay down to rest, and that takes just a bit of this weight off my chest. But the years stretch before me, I admit that it's true. This restless pursuit is what I'm called to do. And there's nothing like being alone in twilight, the ocean and I should approach in high tide, held aloft on the waves of my pride. I'm better off walking alone. Yeah, I hate to leave being alone at twilight. Thank you so much. Thanks, Club Passim. Thanks, Rachel, for running the show tonight. Thank you, Matt Smith and Abby and Summer, for all your help with marketing. So good to be with you guys. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you next on Wednesday for another episode of Inside Live, my weekly show with Freebo. This week we've got a great blues guitarist as our guest, so hope you'll join us Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. See you guys on the flip side. I don't know how to end this thing, so I'm just going to sit here and smile until Rachel comes on and kicks me off.
That was Alice Howe, everyone. Give it up for Alice. She was so amazing. Thank you, Alice, for that wonderful set, and thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed, please support Alice and Passim by making a donation. Suggested donation is $20, but anything helps. Passim.org/stream is where you can go and make that donation. And be sure to check out alicehowe.com. Pre-save Case of You. She's got that coming out on March 12th. I'm putting the link in the comments again, just in case you missed it the first time. And definitely support Alice on Patreon. Thank you again so much to Alice for such a beautiful set. I was at your last Passim show, working the door, and it was such a wonderful time. And hopefully we'll all be together again soon at Club Passim. So thank you again for tuning in. And that is passim.org/stream if you want to make a donation. Tomorrow we've got Julian Taylor at 7 p.m. Tuesday, we've got a virtual open mic at 7 p.m. And then Wednesday, we've got Mark Douglas Berardo at 8 p.m. So we'll be streaming that right here, wherever you are, either on YouTube or Facebook. So tune back in on those days for more live music from Club Passim. Thanks again, and have a wonderful evening, everyone.